feature that can be utilized in Steel Solutions is loading parts from a CSV file. Having a CSV file makes it very streamlined for a machine operator to just load this file that's been prepared for them by whoever is scheduling the manufacturing processes. Instead of receiving a cut list and having to manually add each part's drawing file, quantity, material type, grade, thickness, etc., the operator can just locate the CSV file on the network, and Steel Solutions will import all this data in seconds, saving a ton of time and cutting down on the possibility of operator error. A few easy steps are required to set up importing CSV files into Steel Solutions. When we click Add Part up here in the top left-hand corner of Steel Solutions, we'll get this menu here with all the different methods for adding parts to be nested onto plates. We will choose this one here that says Load Parts from CSV. Now, the first time we use this in Steel Solutions, we should be prompted with this pop-up window. It says that we're in need of some settings. It says, please set up CSV import settings to use this feature. So we'll click OK here, and the CSV file import settings window should load. If this window gets closed or we just need to access it again, it can be loaded with this settings button here in the bottom left corner of our main CSV file import window. So in this settings window, we're basically matching the formatting of our CSV file. This formatting would be agreed upon by the creators of the cut list and should theoretically not have to be changed once it's set up and in place. But like any other setting, it can always be edited if need be. For this theoretical company, say the cut list is laid out like this: quantity, file name, grade, thickness, and then part name. So we'll add all these data types and also type in their corresponding column names according to our agreed upon CSV formatting. So we'll click this Add button here. That's going to load a drop-down menu for data type to be chosen and a text box to choose what column that is in our CSV file. So if we click the drop-down menu, we'll see all the types that Steel Solutions works with. For this example, we'll choose data types and columns that match our example CSV file. And then we'll click Save. We should then get this pop-up window that says, would you like to load parts from a CSV file? We'll click Yes. Now we're going to navigate on the network to where our CSV file is located, and then we're going to open it. So it's important to note here that your CSV file needs to be contained inside the folder with your parts drawing files. And we can see here that our CSV file and drawing files are indeed saved in the same folder on our network. Otherwise, Steel Solutions will not find your part drawing files, and you're going to see your parts in this bottom half of the window that says Part Files Missing. Then you're going to have to click Locate Missing Files and locate them manually on your network, thus adding time to the overall process. So if our import is successful, all the information from our CSV file will be imported into Steel Solutions, and we'll see it all displayed in the top half of the window that says Part Files Found. So if we click Continue, we'll see all our parts successfully load here in Steel Solutions, and they're ready to be nested on a plate. The most common way to open or create CSV files today is with Microsoft Excel, but they can be made with simple programs that are built into Windows like Notepad. CSV stands for comma separated value. An easy way to think about this format is just imagining a grid, and it's formatted into columns and rows. Think of each comma as denoting a new column, and anything that begins on a new line below something is creating a new row. So in the example, we just use Windows Notepad and type in information for two parts. The data for the parts will include quantity, file name, grade, thickness, and part name. So we'll fill in all the information for these two parts, and then we're going to save the file. When we save the file on Notepad, we just type in the .csv extension instead of .txt, and then we click Save. So we'll go back into Steel Solutions, delete the parts that we had loaded before, and load this new CSV file that we made in Notepad. So we see even if we don't have Excel on our computer, we can quickly type up these CSV files on Notepad. We see here on this computer, since I have Microsoft Excel, that's what the little icon shows. But we did create it in Notepad and save it in Notepad. And we'll see that Steel Solutions has successfully brought in two parts worth of information that we saved in Notepad.